John, it's a point at home against unbeaten East Fife. The first question you were asked last week was it a point gain or 2 points dropped. I'm wondering today if you're feeling straight for the off it's 2 points dropped.
Yeah, every game's different, and it was different from last week. But I felt our performance today merited all 3 points. Where in the second half the game turned last week, and you were grateful at the end. However, today I think we were the dominant team throughout the game, and particularly second half. In the second half, we put so many balls across the face of their goal, and of course it's our problem that we don't get anyone on the end of it. We should be getting people on the end of it, but nonetheless, that Jamie McGlynn had an amazing opportunity to win the game for us, get us 2-1 ahead, and Tony Dingwall also had a great opportunity to get us 2-1 ahead, and I don't think there was going to be too many goals, So I think anyone getting that second goal, I think probably was going to go on and win the game, and we were certainly more deserving. I appreciate that David McGlynn did make a save, and sometimes, as we all know, you miss your opportunities, and sometimes it comes back to bite you. But fortunately for us, David McGlynn made a great save, which is what he's there for. But pleased with the performance. Disappointed we didn't get all 3 points, but I think the number of players we have out injured as well. I think that it was a really, really good performance. Ross Matthews, who's not played since the last time we played East Fife, and yesterday Reagan got injured, and so Ross is just thrown right back in today, and I thought he handled the situation really, really well. Tony Dingwall has been coming off the bench. It's his first start since the fourth away game somewhere, I don't know if it was March or April or some time like that. It was a long 7 months ago, his first start, and he lasted 85 minutes there. And barring missing that opportunity, I thought he had a really, really good game. So it's good to get him back and getting all those minutes under his belt. I'm pleased with the performance, but it is more like 2 points dropped today than last week, if that's to answer your question.
Were you happy with the team's character and application? As I say, East Fife, decent team, good run of form. They're a goal to the good, but we dig in and we go a wee bit hurted, really.
Yeah, definitely. We showed character to get back level by half time. Good corner kick, and Brad, finished it off. So we were delighted to get back in. But I thought we were the more dominant team even in the first half. I think I don't know the fact, but my suspicion was that we had many more corner kicks than them, and so we were up there at that end of the pitch more, and we were getting balls into the box that they had to clear that we got corner kicks from. And so I think that tells me that we were more in their box than ours. And then the goal we lose, it's a long ball up into a kind of a decent area. We headed it down. They've managed to get to the edge of the box and get a strike at goal. We've passed the ball around them, got down the sides of them, got some great balls across the face of the goal, and that would be the complaint. In the first half we didn't do enough of that. In the second half we did loads of that, and we just needed to get somebody on the end or get a little break of the ball in the box. It didn't quite fall for us today, but if we keep performing like that, then as you say, that's against a team that's went 10 games, 11 games unbeaten. We're now 8 games unbeaten, and we want to continue that. I've got on our travels next week up to Peterhead, so we also look forward to that. But we are having absolutely no luck with regards to the injury situation. It's absolutely frightening.
And for a moment in that second half, our goal scorer Brad Spencer, we kind of looked and there was an absolute silence fell over the south stand. Was delighted to see him get up and able to apply himself onwards. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he convinced us he wanted to play on. We were ready to make the substitution. He convinced us he wanted to play on, and he has played on, and it seemed that he was okay. But I can assure you that his knee is giving him some bother now. Yeah. Reagan through the week, he's he's picked up an injury scan, and we'll maybe pick up with you midweek to see how that goes. Yeah. In terms of, you mentioned about Tony coming in, and it's been best part of 6-7 months since he's played that 85 minutes, but also remember that Kyle Benedictus has come back from an injury. I thought along with man of the match Ian Davidson, they were very, very solid at the back. Very, and Davos been outstanding for a number of weeks now, consistently churning out really, really good performances, and that was a top performance today. He's booked, in the first 5 minutes or so, so he's got to go 85 minutes without getting another booking, and he's that type of character who's always involved in things. And they've got the big striker who there's always confrontation there, and you can obviously end up, getting a second booking. But he's handled himself really, really well, very composed on the ball. And of course, you're right, Benny had that little hamstring injury, went back on in the game against Clyde last week, and did exceptionally well today. So
happy with that. I thought Kieran MacDonald got down the sides really well. He put some great balls across, and although maybe not as frequent as Kieran, but nonetheless, Michael got down the right hand side and he's put an amazing ball across the face of the goal. He's got to believe in himself a bit more to do it more often, Michael. You can do it. And as we know, he's good to get a goal every now and again as well. So the two in midfield, Ross Matthews coming back in for his first game, as I say, in all that time, and he'd done the job. He'd done the job exceptionally well. Again, Brad, whether he's playing with Reagan, whether he's playing with Ross as it was today, again, I thought he was different class. Different class, got the goal. Big Ziggy caused him problems. As he's actually laid it on a plate for Jamie McGlynn to score. However, he's managed to tap into the goalkeeper's line on the ground. So, all in all, I'm really pleased with the performance of the team. As a group together, we're a knit bunch. We're a very, very close bunch, and yesterday, you don't know how it's going to affect the players. Reagan gets a very bad injury in training, a really bad injury in training, and you don't know, because you've seen Louis Vaughan in this situation yesterday, Reagan, and you just don't know how it's going to affect the players. Because if everyone was going to their work, and if you're on a building site and somebody falls off a ladder and hurts their knee and they're going to be out, and then it's the type of thing, it's just trying to put a comparison, because football's unique, but it's difficult at times. You're seeing guys like Louis Vaughan, one of your best players, Reagan Henry, one of your best players, and it's good that the other guys stepped up to the plate today.
More than any other season, John, I think we've had a bit of a window into how close knit you are, and I'm really grateful for you letting us see that, and I'm sure the fans appreciate the words that you give us.